episode 7.
Yes.
Oh,
Hey there.
bonjour.
Bonjour.
From Nice.
Nice is
Nice
nice.
is nice. Nice is nice. We're
This
looking.
is
We're
channel minus 48 checking in with you. Episode 6, right?
7.
7.
We just talked about this just now.
So sorry.
So we're in our new apartment. This is in Nice. It is nice. And we're
Nice is
determined to find a touristy souvenir that says Nice is nice.
Yeah.
And it's gonna
It's
happen.
gotta
Obviously,
happen.
it's gotta happen.
Actually, wait. Rewind. We're not in Nice. We're in Pakistan.
Oh shoot! Yeah, you're right.
We were-
Pakistan is nice. Though. Pakistan is nice. I mean, we just went to Saudi Arabia last night.
Yeah, it was. It's only a few countries over. It was like
It
a
was
2-hour ride.
Yeah, it was quick. I mean, they say trains are efficient overseas.
They were
yeah,
not kidding.
They are.
So Pakistan is really hot.
It's gorgeous. And
Yeah.
like palm trees were right on the coast
It's
of
pretty
like
awesome.
a body of water.
We're not quite sure where that is
Because I know like
Pakistan.
Pakistan's in the middle, so it's some sort of body of water, like Lake Michigan, like
Yeah.
actually more like Lake Marie, maybe like something in the middle
Lake
of the
Marie?
states, just a random lake, not a lake like on the coast, just like
Okay. Like Lake Murray.
Yeah, my cousins have a house on Lake
Oh, okay. House.
Marie. Backstory. But on that note, so I met this one guy at our last hostel. Our last hostel in Barcelona.
And we called him Amsterdam because he was from Amsterdam.
Yeah, and he was so he was talking to me one night, and he's like I was like a baby compared to him, like him talking about like where he's been. He's 31.
He's traveled everywhere.
And so he's talking about like, he goes, so if you're like, because I was asking him like about where to go or like what he would recommend, like where he's gone, and he's been here.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's been in that area.
To Pakistan.
So he goes, well, if you're like into conflict and politics and this kind of stuff, then I would definitely check out like Pakistan or Iran. And I was like, yeah, that's a good idea, because like they're involved in the conflict right now. Well,
Funny thing.
no, we're actually not going to stop by the Middle East. We got a little
Well,
taste
I mean,
of that
we're,
last
we're
night.
here though, so.
Yeah, that area of the Middle East, obviously. But we got a taste of that last night in Marseille. It was like a little Arab corner, so we got our fill.
Yeah, that was good enough. We just went a little bit off the main street and then turned back onto the main street. And we
Our
got a
hostel
lot of
owner told us all
ambiance.
about it. He's like,
There
check
was
out
so much
the Arab
ambiance.
corner. There's an ambiance. Make sure you take in that ambiance.
Yeah,
It's-
and then
it's
go
classic.
over here and check out that ambiance too. We did a few ambiances.
There was a lot of ambiances.
Yeah, there was a lot of that nonsense.
It was great. But we also had a revelation. I mostly had a revelation, but
It
Jen
was
assisted in
outrage.
it. Sarah, I hope you're watching this. So you better be. Which I liked your guys' video, by the way, that you posted. I really
Which is
liked
why
it.
we're in Pakistan.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we changed our course because of that,
Amsterdam told us to go there, so.
obviously. This obviously French.
They're listening to a recording about the palace in Madrid, and they were like, if you look to your right, you'll notice this obviously French table given to the Spanish king and queen by the French. We're like, what makes it so obviously French?
Obviously the
So that's our new personal joke with you viewers.
yeah. So you guys can be in on that. How cool
Yeah.
are you?
We're obviously
Yeah.
in Pakistan, as according to this cupboard behind us. It's
Yeah,
obviously Pakistani.
Yeah,
cupboard,
for
for
sure.
example.
So revelation, we realized that the reason I have such a hard time doing like the air drumming is because I have raptor arms.
Just a little bit like this.
So I have to like stretch my arms out more to have like more of a good effect like when I'm air drumming Sarah. So just so you know, so like when we backseat serenade again, I will blow you out of the water. So no more making fun of my
Oh God,
my air
I'm sick
drumming.
of sleeping alone.
Yes. And the last thing,
This is what is
we're
most
finding,
about France.
and this is why
Pakistan.
I was hoping, we're trying to watch our
We're already
pennies.
at like 5 minutes.
Yeah, it happens. But You have to pay for the bathrooms here.
Yes.
It's 50 cents.
Just about. It might depend on place to place, but any place we've gone, it's been 50 cents.
And,
so
and you had to
that's-
pay, like, there's water closets in Madrid and Barcelona, like, you had to go and pay for.
Public restrooms.
You can, like, really not use public restrooms. We got lucky at a TGI Fridays in Madrid, but for the most part, like, you had a code on your receipt, so you bought something, and that's what you used to get in to the
Yep.
bathroom. But, like, in France, everywhere,
Yep.
there were, like, there were these women, like, at the train stations, and
There and the
That's
money
their
goes
job.
directly to them. That is their pay, basically. So,
oh, seriously? Oh, jeez.
especially in Morocco, we found that to be true. And you only had to dedicate like a few cents, but of course you're gonna give them as much as you can, you know, because they're
I didn't know that.
yeah.
New fact.
Yeah, that all that money goes directly to cleaning, which is unfortunate because that's subsidized through everything else. Like in the U.S., you know, like when you pay a set fee to go to
Yeah.
a theme park, the fees for is included.
Everything,
You know,
yeah.
like for cleaning the bathroom. So
That's interesting.
but
I
it's
mean,
really obnoxious.
yeah.
And Americans are probably the most upset about this kind of nonsense about paying for.
Because we're so not used to that. So it's been
Yeah,
interesting.
It's been really difficult.
But I mean, today, like, it was a long day. Like, you know, we've been up since 5 o'clock this morning again because it was a travel day again. But, we found our way here totally fine, and it was great. We ended up going to the wrong station, so we
Yeah.
had to walk like a mile and a half to
But
our
that's okay. We were
apartment.
walking like seaside
Yeah.
and checking out all the
Shoot.
restaurants. It was so
Oh,
awful.
Oh, it was terrible.
So awful. That was Anchorman reference.
But we got back to thanks for stopping by. We got back to the apartment at like 3:30. We read a little bit. I
Right now,
was
some
writing,
Zealand.
and we're both planning on taking a nap. When did we wake up? 9:15.
Right now.
We
we've
zonked out.
been asleep for quite a long
Travel days are exhausting.
They are. We don't even do that much, you know?
Yeah,
But it is like mentally.
and like we're
exhausting.
trying to like fill. Yeah, it is crazy. But I mean that's us, you know. So
Just hanging out, paying for water closets in Pakistan.
yeah. So I mean.
Not much to report today, but it seems to be our longest video.
Yeah, how does that work out? Because we had a list. We've been very keen on the lists, and
Love lists.
we used a list to figure out what we had to talk about in the next video because we kept forgetting. Like the raptor arm should have been mentioned like in episode 4. So sorry to have deprived you thus far, Sarah. But God, I'm sick of sleeping alone. Luckily.
God.
Yeah. So that was today's the 24th of
Yep.
May. This is like it's episode what did we say 7? 7. It was definitely 7.
Are you correcting
No,
your
it's
thought?
totally 7.
No,
I corrected you to
was
7 because I remember going like this.
I said 6. Yeah.
I remember
okay.
going like that.
That's twice.
Twice I did. So hope things are lovely by you.
Thanks for stopping by.